Hello boys, cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to my Super Mario Party blind playthrough, Yoshi only. In the last episode we started Kamek's tantalizing toys on 30 turns. I'm just gonna do this. So anyways, we got into this pretty interesting game here. It's pretty different than what you would normally get. It's 30 turns piece here. Hey, for once rolling that roll didn't actually suck. So we've been kind of doing some split duties quite a bit in this, but anyways. Yes, so for anybody who's missed this is the file board for this map, but we are doing it on 30 turns. That means we have 30 turns of this to do, which takes a long time.
Start.
That was mostly my fault. Keep in mind I just woke up, so it's very tough to do something like this. And I also hate this game more than anything else. I'd really like this particular minigame to not show up, because every time it's up, it's pretty much an instant loss for us every time. Almost. But it depends on what Mario does. I don't like it because of anything that has to do with ocean is usually really bad. Sometimes. Trying to find a way. They're trying to find a way to get coins, which is why they're doing this. I'm trying to remove my items by going up to the top. That's a very bad roll on the normal dice sock. Let's try again this time. I know we could do better than one. Wow, 2 ones in a row. You suck, Carnegie. Can we get something higher than a 1, please? It's so unlucky, getting 2 ones in a row. Yeah, he's gonna pay more. That's what I thought. This part is like the trickiest.
Start.
Mario sucked kind of a lot. I'm surprised we haven't lost this at least once. It does seem like it's a lot on me, but it's also a lot on Mario. Like he's not been getting his on at all, really. It doesn't look good, really, at all. Compared to what it's supposed to look like. I've been going for the regular block for a while because I've been sucking. And also I don't really care. They still won't be able to get 2 stars in 1 turn. So there's that. I've been kind of splitting a lot more on purpose because going for double stars isn't going to help us out when half of the time we can only get one specific thing anyways. Yeah. Everyone probably thinks this is a silly move to do, but I'm trying to activate the capsule machine. If the capsule machine gives a prize of up to 2 stars, that's pretty obvious what I'm going for. I want to keep on doing that and hope for good luck. Hey, for once she's being perfectly kind now. That's nice. I can activate the capsule first and then get the star later when Mario comes around. Now there's 2 different spaces on the capsule machine, so yeah. Finally something better than the 1. It's better than nothing. I shouldn't be too silly here. Let's pick up the ally first, since I like to focus on getting allies as soon as possible. This will give me the ally star, at least until someone decides to take it, and activate the capsule event. So now we get to do this again. 4th prize, 3 coins. So this is like the Rodri game from Mario Party 4 all over again. With the first prize, it's eyes that used to be 100 coins, being 2 stars now. Probably should do that a lot, because if I were to get the 2 stars, it would be really cool. Show people that. Try not to blink during the shuffle. It's very hard to I keep thinking the thing goes a different way, but then it ends up going a different way. Well, whatever this save is, I don't want this one either, since it's super hard to play. I swear, I was able to get it every time almost, and now I'm just messing up so badly. I can't really afford to make mistakes, because each time I do, they get at some extra money. That's some extra money for them. Going to use this item since we have a lot of partners here. Cool. So yes, that particular item is pretty much reminiscent of pretty much every time Golden Mario was a thing. I think Golden Mario was introduced in like a different game or something, but I'm pretty sure what it actually comes from is there's this amiibo that is basically like Mario, but a golden form of it instead. Okay, yeah, that thing will not work. Whoa. I'm barely able to even get onto this at all. I'm gonna be doing a pretty much complete loop. So that means I'll get dizzy a little bit. And activating the capsule event again. That's a different cover. Fourth prize, free coins. It seems like you get free coins a lot. It could obviously give you something different. Since it's 2 stars, there's 2 stars up for grabs, it's pretty obvious we should try and go for it. I was actually trying to go for the star, but mentioned that I wasn't going to get there anyway. I'm gonna try to over-predict it this time and go for the Luigi Dice Rock next.
Start.
Oh, it's good.
Finish.
We did really good. This seems like an easy one to win, for the most part. We've been winning this one a lot. That particular minigame, at least. Oh, of course they're trying to be trolly. Now I have to go for completely normal dice walk to try to counteract it. But Mario's roll should hopefully help. I didn't even notice they picked up a poison mushroom. We are such jerks sometimes. Enough with this pop-up. I don't need pop-ups coming on my computer. Don't worry, everything's fine. What in the world is that exclamation point doing there, by the way? That's very suspicious. So, back to regular, I guess. I can't think of anything else to do. Good, that'll counteract whatever role they were trying to accomplish. It's free to the star, and I rolled an even number. Doesn't look like I'm getting to it. Yeah. Hate this game sometimes. Even though you get super close to a star, you will often not get it because of odd and even ratios. Pretty much means that it's completely random whether you get what you need or not. This one's an interesting strategy game. You want to be very aggressive early on, pretty much. Okay, it changes a little bit. We'll have to stop at 8 there, because he was going to wake up pretty soon.
Winners.
It was either I go to 9 or whatever it was to match the number, or Donkey Kong was going to win. Even if I went to 9, I think that last one would have done it. I think the way he wakes is pretty much based on the number of points players collect. Which means if a player ends up collecting a specific amount of points, like once that happens, that's when he'll wake up then on the very next one. Looks like they also got the odd-even ratio as well. So when you have to go for it, I mean, you have to do other stuff. Well, if I miss this time, I'm gonna go straight for Donkey Kong. Oh, now they're getting the Warp Blocks trolls. They just got 2 of them in a row. Just gonna go for this. You go ahead and use that, Mario. So my idea is I'm going to be doing each one of these for 40 turns except for the last one. And are going to be, Yeah, so not the hopping revenge I wanted, but at least a decent amount of it. We're gonna stomp on him for a little bit of coins, each of them. And then we're going to take some coins back from Peach. Okay. Goodness, no one can get the star because we keep on getting just the slightest incorrect rolls. Keep in mind, a lot of it is based on the allies' roll. They often roll a 1 and 2 or 3 or whatever. Actually, no. The allies can roll either 1 or 2. So half of the time, it's just determined based off of that. If I stay away from the opponents, this is a very easy game to win. If I just let my ally-eyed characters do most of the work. This is a really easy game to win, for the most part. Simple enough. I still don't like this one bit because, well, yeah. Well, this would be bad normally, but now that it's 30 turns, it's definitely going to get a lot more crazier. There's obviously going to be a lot more coins to go around, which means they're obviously going to be able to earn stars. We keep on getting matchy bonus, please. Could you, like, not get? One of them's probably getting a star. Because one of them got an odd number, and one got a different number. Thankfully it's only 1 star, but that is starting to catch up quite a bit, though. Since we have a lot of time, maybe we could try the capsule machine a little bit more. Yeah. So the dice rolls were pretty much screwing there. We had a clear advantage going to this first. We should have been able to get this star, but we didn't get, pretty much because the game screwed us over there. It was not giving us the proper dice rolls at all. Hopefully for this star, that doesn't happen this time. Peta regular again. When I get really confused, I just go for regular now. Hey, it's guaranteed to not be a 0, so that's a good sign. I'm just joking. I need to go for an item space here. I noticed that our items are pretty bad right now. That's not bad. I'm gonna leave that to Mario to use that since he's farther back and has no allies to work with. Whereas I do have some. So this one is based on your ability to dodge opponent's pies. It also depends on how slowly they throw, because sometimes they'll throw slower. See, right there, they missed quite a bit, so we were able to win that time. If I had walked into more of those, we would have lost. So there's a little bit of strategy to this as well. Well, this is pretty much strategy to a lot of games. There are some that are just straight up annoying. If If I get the ice one again, I'll probably actually practice it for a little bit. Because I kind of forgot how to play that game well. Thankfully, they're not reaching the star, at least. And they both landed on the same space. They're also set up pretty perfect. Wow, they're actually set up pretty perfectly. Both of them in that same exact spot. I'm gonna go for... nah. I like the guarantees more than anything else, but there are times where you want to use a different block. But right here, I want to at least have a chance at getting a star for both friends. And also, because if we both use the normal block, that can happen very often. Let's see. So we'll be able to cross and attack the allies twice. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And this time we did reach the star before they did. Mario didn't use his item, but that's completely fine.
You got a star.
Mario's getting a star anyways. So, although they tried to steal coins from us, Team Peach's positioning was pretty bad because it was a perfect lineup for me to steal a total of 5 coins from them. Okay. So yes, having extra allies does sometimes add extra coins to you. I think it's 1 extra coin, potentially.
You got a star.
Per one. Now, sometimes the allies don't take a coin, other times they do take a coin. Perfect. That helps catch us up. We also get this. Landing on the same space action. Again, because this board's 30 turns take so long to complete, when I do finally finish this particular board, and lose it, I'm gonna go off screen and just do 10 turns until I finish it, if I were to do that. Sure, it'd be more random, but I don't care. It would be faster. We could still get party points from it. So there's a couple of strategies I learned from this. Mainly to just go ahead of schedule and just pick up the stuff even before you get there.
Start.
And obviously split jobs, like if Mario went to pick up that item, goodness, my RNG. Yeah, I was about to say certainly the next one was going to be bacon, right? Keep in mind you have to adjust for the toads that are walking around randomly. Six! That's a new record for us, at least. With the CPUs. I have no idea what Team Peach was doing, but they only got 3 this time. I know there's a different game, I believe, that's an automatic draw. This used to be an automatic draw, but that was more based on my skill. Now that I know that I should just grab stuff as fast as I can and just hope for good luck. It ends up working a lot better. This time around, I will be going for my greed block, which is always the Yoshi block. I don't prefer doing anything else. Again, they are lining up. Okay, well, this time they're not paying a lot of coins. I keep forgetting about this flomp thing. Since it's required now to pass, it'll mean that, depending on what happens, the CPUs could be very chully and make it very expensive if they choose to. Yeah, so we're going for Yoshi dice block here. Letting Mario use the item because he has no allies to work with right now. He needs it more than I do. Figures I'm not much help, but thankfully it awards a pretty big roll. Interesting, I got lower than Mario. Not actually. Where in the world is Peach at? I'll just land on this since I can't land on anything else. Okay, I did still get the right setup. I was able to steal coins for them and avoid the chain chomp by landing on this space instead. Ooh, we got a lot of dash mushrooms there. Very interesting. They were all goldens this time around. I hope you don't cheap out our coins, Mario. Because eventually, that's pretty good. It's pretty bad if we want to keep the coin lead, but good overall because, yeah. Cool, Mario has an advantage. He got to the bottom first. I'll probably just stay on the bottom, maybe, and do something else. I'm not sure what to do. I'm thinking it's best not to go for that one item. Yeah.
Start.
Easy. Hey, Mario cooperated. One of these particular looking patterns. Oh, I've never seen this one before. This is an awkward one. Thankfully, Mario is actually cooperating. That's the first time that pattern has ever appeared in the game, at least for me. I must have been getting some kind of interesting pattern for that to not show up at all for the longest time. Oh yeah, once it becomes team games, that one becomes a lot more challenging because you do actually have to focus quite a bit on teamwork. Yeah. So, one thing I've noticed from the Chain Chop trigger mode is it's no longer random. Since your rolls can be controlled where you land, you can just go to a different space if you miss. And if I still miss even after all of that, I can always stomp them a little bit more for some coins. But first they have to, of course, stomp me a little bit. Thankfully, they didn't do the big one. Oh wow, they landed on the same space. This just became a lot more annoying. We can stop them, but we will have to take at least a couple of coins from them, potentially even landing on their space. Of course, I'm not sure if we would want that. I don't care what I roll right now. I'm just gonna go for this to be different.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping not to get the double one. Mario's particular one, by the way, was a 1 in 6 chance, so that was very unlucky. Darn it, it's the odd even one again. I hate this particular roll. I pretty much have to do a complete loop because of this roll. Get this again. Best one I could have gotten, because any of the items would have just made me mess up. That was a very bad roll. I was joking. Maybe I should have not gone for that particular block. But even if I went for like the 0-6 block, I still could have gotten that ultimate rare 1 in 6 chance. Whenever it wants. Well, that was a lot of people there. Looks like everyone's allies but me and Mario fell. Whatever it was, all of our allies are gone now. Well, now it's between me and this Goomba guy. We're just gonna move as far away from him as possible. Oh, we both fell. It's a tie. Interesting. Interesting. It's a tie.
It's a tie.
I'm able to survive the first 2 rounds, but the third round's kind of tricky to survive. It's kind of unknown whether you want to go quick or high. I tried going the other way, but it didn't work. Thankfully, Goomba was a dummy and fell for it anyways. Last turn for this particular set coming up right now, I think. Because it's coming around to the 40-minute mark. They both got coins just now. Holy crap, that was actually really good for them. Because they're about to get ally rolls. Yeah, they will have enough for at least a couple of stars now. If it goes to the far right, I'm letting them go up there because right now the toll on that is really expensive. Like, you kind of start with the freedom to move around the board whenever you want, but when you hand over several coins to the Flomp, it then becomes ridiculously annoying. Like, do you keep your rich bonus, or do you go greedy and do other stuff? I think we should probably farm the shop again, and depending on where Toadette goes, we could buy a golden pipe and just teleport to her, because if we teleport to her, that skips us going for a star. Okay. Thanks. I guess I will go for that right now. It's easy to roll 1, but that could be useful too. I'm just gonna go for regular. Screw this. Probably should have used the item, but whatever. Mario's gonna end up using one anyways. If I haven't already used it before, I will probably use it the next turn. See, that's way better. Why can't we get more rolls like that? Keep in mind, not all is lost. Cool, I got the star right away. I don't care as much about team stars as I used to. I like just getting the star as soon as possible. It's pretty much based on where I'm at. Like, why should I go for, like, the item space when I can just get a star right now? I'd rather get the star. So I'll do that. Like I said, because this is 30 turns, this is a really close game by default, because We're doing a lot of stuff. Darn it, that moved right next to them. They're about to get another series of stars. Unless they get unlucky. They could still get... Oh, miss it. Remember, they're... I'm not sure if I've told you before, but there is a little bit of RNG to landing on Toadette space. One for just getting the roll even to get it at all. Mario actually cooperated this time. That's a lot more points than we were able to get last time. Except for me being a little bit off. Well, okay. That's not too bad. At least it's close to where it is. But I don't know.
Finish.
This one was all over the place, but oh, wow. See, I told ya. I knew someday... Well, I think actually that was partially my fault, but I knew someday Mario would be off. Like, him moving that far to the right is pretty much what screwed us there. Which is pretty much RNG, and now because of this, they're going to potentially get 2 stars out of this. Correctly. Just because of... Mario being trolly. I mean, not cooperating, is what I should be saying. Just for fun, we're going to see what happens here. I'm pretty sure they both barely made it. Okay, never mind. Only one of them got a star though, so we still have a chance. I say that because if they got 2 stars, it would be harder to catch up. Again, that was kind of pretty unlucky star spawning for us. Think it would have gone a lot farther away than that, but they decided to be a little bit more trolly. For fun, I'll do pretty much what I did the last time I ended the episode. So Donkey Kong did actually miss it. Yeah, so Donkey Kong missed it by a little bit. Oh, wow. This one just keeps on going crazy. She's literally been swifting between the left and right over and over again. And it's just crazy. Another potential free star for me, but not yet. I get 2 turns to go for this. But anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and in the next episode, we will finish this very long game. It's hard to know who's going to win here, because it's anyone's game here in this 30-turn game. So, yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll finish up this epic 30-turn game in the next video, guys. Bye. Till then, see you later.